lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on throats, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, their skin in craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well. Even the comatose, they don't dance and tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. So all the cups got broke, shards beneath our feet, but it wasn't my fault. And everyone's competing for a love they won't receive, 'cause what this palace wants is release. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know, we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. I'm kinda older than I was when I rebelled without a care. So
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Knicks.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a that down. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little, but they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence.
Now here's Brunson. Drops in the layup for two. You take a look at the Knicks. A win here in the first game of the series gets them closer to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and it's all about taking things one step at a time. They can't get lost in the moment. They need to focus on the task at hand.
Booker, good.
And that's part of why Booker is a real problem for defenses. He uses that mid-range, and it makes you have to cover all parts of the floor.
Gets the three ball to go. Brunson's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Porter. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Johnson for 3. Pass to Porter. Back to Wallace. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Outside for Mitchell. Levine, here we go. Oh, he misses the easy stuff. Pass to Brunson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
And he makes it.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up. Brunson's got 12.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Now here's Reed. Yet to see a basket. It's rebounded by Levine. Pass to Booker. No good with a layup. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. Porter's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Booker for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Booker is a solid shooter from three-point land. The defense has to be up on him closer than that.
Brunson misses. Hawks trail by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yes, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Teams changing it up here. Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Kuminga. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Alexander Walker. The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Well, that's just one more opportunity for Kuminga to score, that time using his talent on the offensive glass.
Outside Carter. Here he goes. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And finished off by Bull.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Thomas, that's good.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge. And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Now here's McBride. Still without a bucket. Pass to Carter. Over to the wing. Here's Sanders. That three's off the mark. Hawks trail by 6. Here's Newell. And he throws it down with one hand.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Sanders. Outside McBride. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Atlanta.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Shannon. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. New York out in front, up by 4. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Here's Robinson. There's the double team with Alexander Walker.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
Right side heel. Off the mark there with a 3. The Hawks trailing. Alexander Walker with it. And it's Hield picking him up. Here's Sanders. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And Atlanta has possession. Trailing by 2. Johnson inside. Vincent outside. Now Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And the Hawks making a change here. Outside McBride. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Out left to the wing. Johnson inside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Hield. Shoots over Newell. And the shot falls short that time. To the paint. Here's Bull. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Timeout called, the Knicks. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Diawara. There's the triple. And the Knicks miss again. The Hawks leading. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Booker with it. He's got 5. Booker on the move. Newell. Nice D from Reed. Here's Brunson. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Brunson's got 14.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Diawara. From outside, off the mark. A tight one here in New York City. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
And there you see the speed and the skill of Devin Booker. It allows him to get where he wants to.
Here's Diawara. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Porter. Back to Brunson. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And that's now 17 points for Jalen Brunson.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. From behind the arc. Porter's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
For three, Booker. Booker missing again.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Back to Brunson. Out to the right wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Alexander Walker. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Man, it's like he's jumping off a trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
And the Knicks call time here. And the Hawks making a change here. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Outside Brunson. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Brunson looks it over. Here's Wallace. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Wallace has got 5 now.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Levine.
What a dunk by Levine, looking to punish the defense.
Thomas outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Diawara. The 3. Hits the three-pointer. Diawara's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And the Knicks with possession. They've led by as many as 11. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For the lead, connects from downtown. Wallace has got 8 points.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now has 3 points from distance.
Pass to Booker. three. The shot no good. New York leading by 3. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Atlanta with the ball to the inside. The kick out to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Booker. Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Wallace. Porter from outside. Nails it from 3. Porter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Levine. Ooh, the elevation from Levine.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And that one's good, Brunson.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Trail by 7. Right side Mitchell. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that's the point guard in Booker. You see right there on that beautiful pass.
Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson. Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Booker. Outside Brunson. Left side Porter. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Now Porter. Pure from 3-point range. And it's a 10-point Knick lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Brunson is doubled. To the wing on the left. Inside. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Levine. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Pass to Brunson. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. That's 29 points for Jalen Brunson.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Brunson. Outside Robinson. Back to Porter. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Okongwu. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great court recognition from Booker. Just a really smart job knowing when to kick it out.
Here's Carter. Thomas outside. 4-3. Kuminga pulls it in. Hawks trail by 6. And here's Booker. He's got 14. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Carter. There's the 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Booker no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Down low. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. And so it's New York. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the paint.
Atlanta, 58.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Atlanta with it. 11-point game. Johnson on the wing. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Timeout call, Knicks. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what New York's coach was going over with his guys. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Oh, swiped away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 13 points here in the second half alone. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Just 5 to shoot. Hawks trail by 13. To the paint. Outside Kuminga. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Hawks making a switch here. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Yeah, this game has Booker's fingerprints all over it. He's doing whatever he wants on offense right now.
Pass to Diawara. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Booker. Going inside. The layup off target. Knicks leading by 9. Brunson misses. Here's Atlanta with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside for Booker. Diawara can't hit.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Atlanta again missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Brunson with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 31.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw good from Booker. And the Hawks making a change here. He's off on the second.
Well, Devin Booker has such a scorer's mentality. When he steps on the floor, he is hungry, and he is ready to get his team their next bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
No good from 3.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
And they double up Brunson. Porter. Oh, missed on the tray. Hawks trail by 13. Now Okongwu. Rebounded by Porter. Brunson. Johnson with the rebound. Booker looking around. Oh, off target from downtown. Knicks leading by 13. He launches. Oh, no good. Levine with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. From downtown. No good. .144 left to play in the fourth.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Stolen by Reed. Can't hit it. Porter with the steal. Gets stolen by Johnson. On the wing, Levine. Let's loose for three. Cleared away by Reed. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score. And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Knicks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Brunson.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find it.
Booker fires. Oh, he can't hit a tough three. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Brunson way outside. And so New York takes this one by a big margin.
The tires run flat. I give him one chance. I done gave him one band. 25 cars, one man. Driveway like a mini dealership. He went sour, cut his business with him. I was living with him. Weird, ain't dealing with him. Overseas, they love it real. She don't like it, but she deal with it. Rari's back to back, that's tough. Heroes round the corner, that's us. Putting on stuff, bitch, drinks. Flip phone, black Nike tick. We done done it all with Knicks. Boss man name on the check. These first ones come through trim. Dipset, Jim Jones, ball. Life of a hustler, holly. She know not to test me, I'ma call her. Throwing, living through a pack. Fell well, I don't see a scratch. She ain't mind if she don't got me tatted. OCD me everything and tan up. Tryna play me like I'm real P, I bet I go for that. Riding through the train all black. Pulling up on Pluto in the six. Hood full of pistol. I come from that foe, I'm a real gamer.
Yeah, King Spider back. I don't even believe I was for real. I was having my way the whole time, fool. Know what I'm saying? 2 lamb coupe, 4 lamb trucks. Pulling up wet up. Neck, wrist, finger, slush. Order 100 G's, that's us. New rose color in that truck. Dog on the side like a bus. Shot mad, ain't going back and forth. Never heard a rich fuss. Heard him going outside. Robbery truck came with a bag. Only overseas. These US kinda bad. College, I made her leave a frat. My brother gave her the pass. In the studio, I'm glad. Break up. Get the trash. I was taught to pay up the lead. I go Burt Chanel for the fleas. Form at a time like a she. I been on a boat screaming ski. St. Laurent, they bring it to the beach. She was fortune key in Middle East. Got her screaming RP the key. Can't stand us. Dog it, put your mans up. Walked her down in Landvans. Pocket full of grandparents. Old school the Trans Am one. Culling in the Ambulance one. You good, your mans can't come. I don't give a about nothing.
Yeah. Hey, say, but on thick like syrup. Elevator pad at the crib. Shopping bags all on the floor. Never seen me twice with a backyard vibes by the ocean. Driveway look like a car show. 350 million on the go. Custom leather pushy on the door. 50 birds a dog on my wrist. Jumping off my with the talking. We talking. Print the side, that's Celine. Kicking out the millions like a bean. Push a button and she working for a boss. Out the country living like a boss. Princess cut ain't showing not a flaw. Graduated. Pushing skateboard, Tony Hawk. Cranking up the car when I talk. Alligator heard me and stuff. Dropped $8 on the truck. Stay for us. Put them legal on the bus. All the tours straight to the pen. 3 bad. Solitaires made the eyes squint. Smell the dirty money through the vents. House full of dead presidents. When? Spider.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Atlanta Hawks. You look at Atlanta. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And, you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around to try and peel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Take a look at the Hawks. And being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
Here's Mitchell. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. That one doesn't drop.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
There's the drive. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now Booker, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Now here's Brunson. It's good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
A drive by Booker. Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks shooting their first free throws in the game. Both free throws good from Okongwu. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Count it, good. Brunson's got 6. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Booker, right side. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And here's Booker from the arc. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And Johnson is one of those guys that is just all over the glass, takes pride in just outworking the opponent.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. Into the lane. The layup missed. And the Hawks with possession. Here's Booker. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Porter, no luck. And Levine, here we go. And then Levine with the jam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Brunson, right side. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Pass to Levine. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
So both teams changing it up here. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. The Knicks making a switch here. And there's the drive. Can't get it to fall. Carter down low. Outside Thomas. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot.
We have watched Cam Thomas become more and more aggressive from 3-point territory.
Here's Shannon. It's hauled in by Thomas. New York leading by 3. Five to shoot. Back to Carter. A high post shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. To Shannon. Here's Newell. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Carter left side. They kick out to Hield. Here's Carter. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Hield. And stolen by Bull. Alexander Walker with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Pass to Newell. It's stolen by Carter. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Shannon. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one.
He went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Thomas. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You just can't let Cam Thomas get that kind of position. It's playing with fire. He's got such a knack to score it.
Here's Johnson. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Bull can't hit. New York leading by 3. The shot from 20 feet away. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Here's Bull. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And you love that kind of activity from Kuminga as he saves that possession.
Here's McBride. Misses the 3.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Shannon. To the middle. Here's Bull. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Brunson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Pass to Alexander Walker. For 3, Booker. Devin Booker, 3, right down the hatch. Several league changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Another 3 for New York.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And so Bull nails both of them. Now Brunson, 18 points for him. Launches it. Rebound Atlanta.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you gotta admire how aggressive Johnson is. Sometimes the defense has no choice but to foul.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Knicks making a switch here. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. Takes the 3. New York, no good that time either. And here's Atlanta. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Down low. Oh!
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Reed. Back to Brunson. Mitchell with the steal. Now here's Levine. Guarded by Porter. Here's Okongwu. Here's Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And it's 7 points for Jalen Johnson.
Going in there and Johnson playing big.
Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Mitchell.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Booker with no one around. He hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Booker left side. .36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Knicks trail by 4. Back to Brunson. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Outside, Levine. On the wing, Johnson. There's the triple. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. New York trailing. Brunson outside. Good, nice job down low. Brunson's got the first field goal of the second half for New York.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Brunson. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Here's Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
Well, we've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
And here's Brunson outside. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in. 9 points for Johnson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Brunson. 26 points for him. And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And LaVine, here we go. For 3, Booker. Carter looking around. And he lays it straight in. Carter's got his first points of the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the dunk by Booker.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Carter with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the dunk by Booker.
And a little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
And it's Carter penetrating. Rebound Atlanta. To the paint. From 17 feet out. No good from Booker.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And it's Carter missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
For 3, Booker. Robinson pulls it in.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Here's Wallace. Outside for Robinson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got it all tied up now for New York.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Wallace misses. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Okongwu. Reed with the defensive effort. Pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. Thomas a screen. And that one's good. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Hawks trail. Alexander Walker with the ball. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by New York. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
To Alexander Walker. Basket good. Alexander Walker's got his second basket.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, we've got to be better.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Back to Carter. Driving in. 5 on the clock. Hield from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Carter. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Well, this is Levine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Great D that time from Thomas. Carter, that's good. And now just a one-point Hawks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. But he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here is Carter. 6 points for him. Going inside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Ball.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Levine for three. Outside Thomas. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks ahead, up 1. We'll be back shortly live from State. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The Hawks leading. Driving the lane. Pass to Shannon. Alexander Walker on the wing. Outside, Kuminga. Beyond the arc. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Diawara. Clock at 4. New York needs to get off a shot. Reed. Diawara can't hit. And so it's Atlanta with it. They lead by 1. Here's Kuminga. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Shannon. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Brunson draws the double. Pass to Alexander Walker. Porter pulls it in. And the Knicks with possession. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Stolen away. Outside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And New York making a change. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on the Knicks head coach talking to his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Just 2 to shoot. From deep, Brunson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. to expect from him.
It's Porter outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Really, really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
The Hawks lead by 7. Pass to Newell. Booker looking around. Now, Alexander Walker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Brunson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 11 in the second half. Booker draws the double. Alexander Walker. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Outside, Kuminga. Booker outside. Takes the 3. Booker is feeling it from deep range with that one.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
The Knicks call time. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Diawara. Brunson right side. No good. Could not tie it up. And so it's Atlanta with it. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now here's Booker. Oh, what a finish!
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Brunson outside. Pocket 6. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. The shot misses. No good. Knicks trail by 4. Now Porter for 3. Down it goes for 3.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
And the shot goes in.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Mitchell outside. Now Booker. A huge two-handed slam.
If your team is under duress and needs a score, Devin Booker is the answer, folks.
Now Brunson. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And stolen by Okongwu. Now Lee. Outside Brunson. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Knicks call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw the play to make it happen.
Got Brunson. Brunson muscles through the contact.
Well, You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Knicks on offense. It's a one-point game. Brunson outside. It's good.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And
I'm feeling myself, yeah, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy, I represent it. Trey, that's a bad toy. Is it rented? Hardy, hard. Very funny, you don't hear my tummy. I guess my money, my stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wilding. I want my own island, bet you I'ma get it. I switch hit, play with both mitts. I'm after yo, he ain't doing it right. She's after yo scritch, and I'm after hers. With these mackin' words, nerd. I thought squares stayed sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket skylark. I'm playing my part. I'm Mr. Furley. Quit interrupting. I'm talking to your girlie. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the New York Knicks. Take a look at New York. A 3-game series, and they've definitely got the advantage with 2 games here at home. The question is, can they capitalize?
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage, you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
And the foul called on Cason. That's his first foul. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Miller. It's taken away by Wallace. Brunson up top. No dice from the high post.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Edey. Shoots from the elbow. Reed with the rebound.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish it, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
You take a look at the Thunder. They're looking to build in what's been a great run for them so far.
And it's not hard to see them doing that. There's a title in sight, and as tough a matchup as this group is on a mission.
So it's the Knicks now. The Thunder making the shot. Porter, no luck. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks head coach and I were able to chat. And he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end. We can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Thomas with the steal to the right side. Right side, Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 6 points.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Left side, Thomas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
A volume 3-point shooter, Thomas going to take them regardless.
Outside, SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's good from long range.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Wallace outside. Brunson scanning the floor. New York needs to get off a shot. And a wide-open look for Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Here's SGA. Plays it up and banks it in. SGA's got his third basket of the night right there. Outside, Porter. Back to Brunson. It's Thomas outside. The Thunder pull it in.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Offensive rebound. Miller with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got 6 points.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Porter. Back to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Wallace, good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all he can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Knocks it loose. It's taken away by Wallace. And Porter, here we go. Nice defense from McDaniel.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And stolen by Wallace. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
And it's Miller in the corner. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Brunson outside. Lays it up off the glass.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
Holmgren outside. Going inside. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. Holmgren can't hit. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from outside. Thunder trailing by 3. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Miller outside. Back to McDaniel. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of... And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stretch for the Knicks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
It's time for t-shirts.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Carter with it. To the middle. Here's Robinson. The Thunder pull it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Diawara. Here's Sanders. And the 3 off target. Thunder trailing by 3. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Simmons hasn't made one yet. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Diawara. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's stolen by Buzelis. It's stolen by Carter. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's all evened up. Dosunmu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Diawara. In the corner, it's Hield. And here is Robinson. Carter right side. Here's Diawara. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Here's Williams. Back to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so here is New York. And McBride gets it to go.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
McBride on the wing. Carter looking around. They kick out to Hield for 3. Christie with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The Knicks with the lead. They kick out to Hield. And stolen by Simmons. From deep. Thunder with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Back to Carter. New York moving it around. Pass to McBride. Hield outside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
On the wing, Hield. Here's Diawara. No good on the triple. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams making some changes here. Brunson outside. Porter in the corner. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller, that's for 2. Can't tie it up as that one misses. On the wing, Porter. In the corner, Wallace with it. And here's Brunson outside. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And it's Miller in the corner. McDaniels left side. Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by Reed. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Fast break points are a lot about hustle, and Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
The Knicks leading by 4. Looks for Thomas. Gets it to him. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here comes Shea. The Knicks pull it in. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. On the wing, Porter. 13 points in the game. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys. Still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. The kick out to Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 5. There's a screen by Porter. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And a wide open look for SGA. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Porter. Takes the 3. And that one is off. Under trailing by 7. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can't send Porter Jr. to the line. That's a bad recipe for your defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Miller. Driving inside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Pass to Diawara. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Miller outside. A putback. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Wallace outside. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brunson's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count them.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And stolen by Miller. Here's SGA. Porter pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And stolen by Miller. They're running. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Pass to Wallace. Good on the triple. He has 6.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Diawara. Off target with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
On the wing, Porter. Wallace outside. Pass to Diawara. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by New York here. No good from outside. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
And here's Brunson. He's got 11. The 3. New York, no good that time either. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. McDaniels outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Back to Porter. Pass to Diawara. Now Brunson. The tray. The Thunder pull it in.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. Brunson with another miss. Outside, SGA. From outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Diawara. Now here's Porter. To end the drought, Edey with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Seconds left to play in the third. Outside for Thomas. Outside, Reed. From outside, off the mark.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Sanders' shot is off. The drive by Simmons.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's
the Thunder, 56.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Oklahoma City leading by 11. And Simmons slams it in.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
In the corner, it's Bruce Ellis. Here's Dosunmu. Knicks with the rebound.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Thomas inside. Pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. And here's Carter. Some nice passing by New York here.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up and flipped him forward.
Now Christie. He's guarded by Thomas. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Pass to Wilson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Inside, and a slam by Williams.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The Knicks call time. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 18. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Back to Wallace. Here's Reed. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Thunder leading by 18. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Thunder lead, 68.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And the Knicks with possession here. And here's Brunson outside.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And that one's good, SGA.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Pass to Porter. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Sanders. Knicks trail by 20. Back to Brunson. And he banks the layup in.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
Now Holmgren. The shot is off. Unloads. Holmgren rips down the rebound. The Thunder lead by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, can't get it to go. Brunson fires. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
Now Edey. Outside Holmgren knocks down the three.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here we've got Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Pulls the trigger. Reed with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Thunder.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed. Made the game look easy.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
35 seconds left in the game. Porter outside. Jacks up a three. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback. SGA off the glass.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Now Porter beyond the arc. McDaniels up again. So no problem for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said.